Yo, what's going on, everyone?
What's happening?
Welcome to another episode of Automatic Kings.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining in with us. We appreciate all you do for us.
Thank you.
I am yours truly, Adrian King.
And I'm Aaron Thompson.
And we got a couple of things that we want to go over with you for today, for this week. We're actually going to kick off one more episode, I believe, before the holiday break. For
right.
Yours truly is going to be out of town for Christmas. So I won't be back till after Christmas.
Where you headed to again?
We're going to Utah. I'm visiting my brother and his wife and his kids.
Right on.
My dad and I are going to be there. My other brother is coming out from Arizona.
That's awesome.
He's bringing his wife and kids this time.
It sounds like a family affair.
So we got ourselves a sequel, because the last time we all got together it was for the 4th of July, where we all just got together. It was my dad, all his kids, his grandkids. It was fun. It was fun.
It's gonna sound like it's a good.
So we're
gonna time.
We're gonna be having a white Christmas.
Hey,
so I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to that.
That's
So
you know me. I don't want to stop you.
No.
I do it. You know how I do it.
I was just about to get to that.
You know me.
I was just about to get to that.
You know, we always want to give our thanks to our fans, people who have been following us since day one. We give you thanks. Thank you guys. We appreciate you guys, and we love you guys.
Yes, we love you 100%.
So,
thank you,
sir. So let's go on and start the show.
So we're gonna go ahead. So we're gonna go ahead and get in with it. All right. So there's a couple of things that are going on in the news as of recently. I'm sure you guys have heard two things. The first thing we're going to talk about is, I guess we can start with the whole Keaton Jones story.
Keaton Jones.
All right, so this young kid, and it's funny, he's from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh yeah, you are rocking the T.
I'm rocking the Tennessee hat today.
Rocking the T hat.
Family roots, man. My grandparents,
rocking the T hat.
May they rest in peace, both of them.
Yes. Rest in power.
But so Keaton Jones, I guess he's 11, 12 years old or something like that.
In there. Yeah.
And it's from Knoxville, Tennessee. And I guess apparently him and his mother had made a video of him, crying, talking about how people can be bullied. And his mother started up a GoFundMe account to help create funds for the family, to help him out, or whatever that can be done. And apparently,
which raised over $50,000, by the way. Side note,
it's like what, about $58,000 that it raised. Ended up on turning out. I guess the mother, all of what she wanted was some money. There was an MMA fighter. I believe his last name is Schilling. I can't remember his first name. Is it Greg or James or something? No, not Greg.
Don't know his name.
Don't know his last name.
He actually was an MMA fighter. He invited them out to LA. He said he was going to allow them to go meet a couple fighters, and apparently she said, "No, I don't want that. I want money."
She just wanted the money. Which you would think that if any sort of celebrity, is coming out to say, hey, here what's going on about your story, come on out, come visit with us, come hang out, come watch one of my fights, come train with me, whatever. Or someone saying, come to my game. Shoot, he sure as hell got invited to the UT campus.
Yeah, I mean, he had open invitation to a lot of things.
He was walking out there on the field with a UT jersey on and stuff.
They said that they would come to school and have lunch with him.
Exactly. They'd come to school, have lunch with them and everything.
Sit with them.
Now, here's an interesting twist. Funny how a lot of that can happen, how a lot of things can change within just a couple of days.
Yeah, because there's always two sides of a story.
Exactly. So, apparently, turned out to be the mother was investigated a little bit more, and turned out to be she was a white supremacist, a conservative, rebel flag waving, proud to be a good old gal type of person.
Stars and bars.
And yeah, man. And people are saying, oh, well, this is probably why your son was being bullied. He's probably calling people niggers at school. And of course, we don't know that part. We don't know if that part is true or not. What we do know is that there have been pictures posted of the family and the young boy, young Keaton, that was there within that mix as well. And apparently she got called out on it. And then she ended up on apologizing, saying that what she did was a joke and all this other stuff. It was just a joke.
Now,
she didn't mean anything.
What was the joke?
The picture of holding the rebel flags and stuff
like that. But that's okay.
But yet, apparently, the boy's father, who is currently in prison, he's currently serving time in prison. He's had a couple of different tattoos on him. They said that he had one tattoo that says CWB, which basically means crazy white boy. Yep. And then there was another tattoo that he had on him that said white pride. Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh, okay, sure. But the mother saying, well, we're clearly not racist, right? Yeah. But yet you're holding pictures. You got pictures of rebel flags, and you have an estranged husband or whoever he is, the father of this boy, who is a racist in prison. CWB and white pride. All right. Deny. So my thing is, where is it going to be a point to where, for one, GoFundMe shut it down. They said, nope, you're not getting any money from it. They put a freeze on it. I don't know if anyone got any money back from it, but it's always good to be able to check whatever sources before people do certain things. Mm-hmm. Before people decide that they want to go and help, try to, create something different for the people, whatever. You got to worry about, what's going to come out for the truth. Because there have been these stories of people who look like these stand-up citizens, these stand-up people, and all of a sudden there's something that's going on. They're involved in some sort of scandal where there's this, sexual assault charge. Well, a lot of those coming up. Yeah. And there's more people popping up, coming out of the woodworks. It's starting to happen in the sports world now. It's crazy. So what are we going to do? I mean, how can anyone who basically feeds off of victimizing people, create a video for her son just to be able to get money, and claiming that he's been bullied, he's a victim of being bullied. There was something else that the mother said. She had said, if you haven't bled, you shouldn't be crying about it, or something like this. She had something. I couldn't get the full tweet of what she had said, but she was basically she was saying that if it's not a big deal, if no one's crying or bleeding or anything about it, then everyone needs to just shut up and just move along with their business. But how are you going to say that? But then, mean it as a joke. You got to be careful about what you put on there. You got to be careful about how you choose to treat people, especially when you get called out on some bullshit. Because truth is always going to come out.
It just seems like she's trying to capitalize off of these surface thinkers. Yep, exactly. Not really digging deep. Figuring out the information.
Yeah, exactly. And it's sad because I think to myself as a black person in this country, historically what we've been going through, and then what we go through now, as black people, in this country, it just makes no sense that people have the audacity, to act this way. But then it's our fault, it's our problem, it's our issue, it's our wrongdoing. But we're the ones who haven't done anything wrong. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get me?
Yeah, you have to figure people are selfish in this world, man. They don't care how they get it. They just want to get it, whatever that may be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They don't care who they hurt. They don't care who they step over. Absolutely. It does not matter to them.
It doesn't matter.
It's all about them.
Whatever they can get theirs.
And that's exactly what the mom is doing.
Yep. Exactly.
It don't matter who she's stepping on.
It's like if I can get mine, then I'm good.
It doesn't matter who she's offending. None of that matters. Crazy, all she wants is the almighty dollar.
Exactly.
So
shoot, 58,000 of it.
58,000, but that's on hold.
Yeah, it's on hold because of what you choose to post up on social media. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You want to act all silly and everything.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Your evil ways have been halted. It's been stopped.
It has been,
which is a great thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Speaking of which, you talk about evil things being done. Mm-hmm. Now, there is an evil thing that was getting ready to occur in the good old state of Alabama. Well, luckily, just last night, that was halted. As I'm not sure if any of you were able to keep up, but you heard the name Roy Moore, and if you know his name, then you know that he was one of the dudes that was working under Trump, who was accused of sexual molestation, all acts of heinous crimes that are, all sorts of sexual assaults on children, and I think like men and women as well. He was just not a good person at all. He's basically a good old boy. He believes that making America great again is going back to the days of slavery. He's another one of them type of dudes. And he was also running for Alabama Senate, or senator for the state of Alabama. He was going up against a man named Doug Jones, who was a Democrat, and he was the one who was going around to different parts of Alabama trying to get people to rally to help vote for him so that way he can keep Roy Moore out of office. Well, guess what? Alabama did it.
Yes, sir.
Alabama was successful. Alabama made sure that Roy Moore was not voted into that office. And we have to give a special shout out to the black people who voted. That makes a huge change in everything that's going on right now. People want to say, "Oh, politics ain't my thing. Politics ain't my thing." Listen, politics ain't my thing either, but I pay attention to politics because it's always good to know what's going on, because whatever decision, bill, or law that's passed, that affects us in this country. It affects all of us.
And that whole thing that our vote doesn't count.
Right there. Your vote that didn't count is what led to Donald Trump getting voted.
Yeah, very true.
Punk.
Like you said, what just happened down in Alabama was the proof in the pudding that our vote does count. Like you said, the black folks were out there in numbers. They voted, and this man did not get elected into office.
Nope, he didn't. So that's a victory. Going towards our way.
Stop believing the hype that our vote does not count, because it does. You just got to get out there and do it.
It took the black population to help come out and vote as well, because there are a lot of people who are looking at this as like, this dude cannot be voted in. Now that he's not voted in, this Roy Moore guy, he's going to be investigated as well as everyone else within the White House. It's a crazy situation. It's a crazy thing that's happening, that's going on. So just be on the lookout for it. We wanted to talk about those two things because I know it was on my mind.
No, that's good.
And because I'm like, this is what's happening currently. It's good for people to know.
Inform people.
Yeah,
because a lot of people don't even know.
Exactly.
That's good.
So that's a hell of a victory for us there as the people, and hopefully more of these positive victories can come out, because we cannot afford for Donald Trump and his regime to keep taking over like this, and go find a way to get a link to impeach this man.
Yeah, the people we're gaining momentum. We're gaining momentum.
We are. So go out there, put your name in for the petition to impeach him. You got to be I don't think you need to be a registered voter, but you need to be 18. You got to be 18 to sign a petition.
You heard the man.
So I can't remember the name of the website, but there are advertisements that are going on all along with it. And there are plenty of other websites that are putting together these petitions. I've probably signed about 3 or 4 of these petitions already. I ain't gonna lie.
So keep them coming. I'm gonna keep signing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna keep on signing them. As many signatures as we can get to impeach this man and get him out of the freaking office. Good, because they all need to be impeached. They all need to be thrown in jail because they're all committing treason, and for some reason they're just, I guess, miraculously, committing treason like it's just something to do. I guess, it's horrible. It's horrible. So those are the two things we wanted to talk to you guys about. It's good. It's good to know that you got your good. You got your good parts. You got your bad parts. You got to take the good with the bad. But not ever wallow within the bad, if that makes sense. I want to introduce to you guys. We got royalty of the week.
What we got for today?
We have for today. Excuse me. Give me a second here. We're loading up.
Putting in the spotlight for royalty of the week.
Yes, sir. Who we have for royalty of the week is our young brother Armani Barrett.
Okay.
He's from San Diego. He's from here. Son of my boy Leroy Barrett the third. He is an up-and-coming actor. He's on the rise. He's actually featured on Nickelodeon show I Am Frankie. He plays the character Byron. If you watch this young man, he's actually quite talented. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a good family, and he is just, making his way, throughout Hollywood. He's getting a start. He's got a long way to go. But he's doing so well. He's got a great start. He's got a good start to his career, and he's got a good support system with his family, especially his father. His father is truly involved. So we'll add 2 royalties to the week. So his father is royalty of the week as well, but more so the spotlight is on Armani because of what he's doing. Good job, young man. Keep up the good work, and we will be definitely checking you out. So be sure to tune in to I Am Frankie on Nickelodeon. I believe it comes on weeknights at 7. I'm not sure if the next season is out yet or whatnot, but just be on the lookout. Keep checking. So Armani Barrett, good job, young man. Keep it up.
Yes, keep it up. Keep up the great work.
And before we go, we got one last thing we're going to do for you guys. Of course, as always, word of the week. He said it. And this week's word of the week is, if I can pull it up, excuse me, where's my screenshots, excuse me. Fabricate is the word. It's a verb. It means to make or build something. To create or make up something, such as a story, in order to trick people. To invent, to create, to make up for the purpose of deception, or in parentheses here, accused of fabricating evidence. To construct, to manufacture, specifically to construct from diverse and usually standardized parts. So I chose that word because you think about what's going on with the Keaton Jones story, how his mother fabricated the story in order to get some money from the general public. She fabricated a story to get something that she wanted, that she felt like she needed. She just wanted. So, and of course, if you're going to use that term, to fabricate, that also means to lie, to cheat, also, things of that sort. So think about it. When you fabricate a story to someone, you're basically lying to them. Think about it that way.
That's a good one.
So we gonna go ahead and roll up on out of here. We want to thank you guys for tuning in with us as always. Shout out to the people of Alabama for sure. I gotta give a shout out to you guys. You guys did your thing, so that's a special shout out. Shout out to all the fans, obviously, and shout out to you.
Thank you guys.
Shout out to you all. Thank you.
So where there's peace,
there's always a blessing. Y'all have a good one. We love y'all. Peace.